Greetings and welcome to another video. It's Saturday, 18th of October 2025 and welcome to Broseley. Now, to be honest, Broseley is one part of Telford that I've not visited before. Or at least if I have been to Broseley, I've not really stopped to explore. I've only passed by briefly. So with that in mind, I figured today would be a good day to stop at Broseley, do a little bit of exploring and see how it works out. So yeah, with that in mind, let's carry on. And if you just pop up here for a moment, I like this sign, I really do like it. Broseley, an early industrial town. And as you can see, we're on Ironbridge Road. Now, if we were to look up Ironbridge Road and travel in the direction I'm looking at right now, then I think that takes us to Bridgenorth, basically. But if we turn around and look at and go down the road that I'm looking at right now, so yeah, if we were to travel along Ironbridge Road in the direction I'm looking at now, we'll go downhill and find a way in Ironbridge. But we don't want to go that way, not at the moment. Instead, starting from this signpost in front of me, we're going to travel along Ironbridge Road up this way. We're going to cross over, and there's a church in front of us, basically, which I'd love to take the time to look at, to be honest. And then after that, we'll see what happens next. But in the meantime, as for right now, I'm loving the fact that we've got a field of sheep in front of us. That's awesome. Sheep just minding their own business on this field in front of us in Broseley. That's a good thing to see. I love it. Very good stuff. So yeah, let's carry on up the road and explore the church and the churchyard in front of us. So here we have an introduction to Broseley, and they've also got a map of Broseley right here as well. So yeah, as you can see, we've got a map of Broseley, and as you can see on it, well, we are here on Ironbridge Road, and there's various places to explore, like Broseley Wood, Benfall Lane, the Jits, and as you can see, as I referenced a minute ago, Ironbridge Road takes us all the way down to Jackfield and Ironbridge, which I've explored in previous videos. So yeah, and we've got a cricket club. As you can see, around Broseley Wood there's a cricket club going on. Might be interesting to explore. to explore the cricket club, but we'll leave that till later if we can. In the meantime, let's see some history of Broseley. By 1880, the graveyard at the parish church was nearly full, and initially it was proposed to construct a new one adjacent to the disused red church. Eventually, the present site was chosen and bought from General Jenkins, the owner of Broseley Estate. The mortuary chapel was designed by Mr. Haddon of Malvern and constructed by R&J Millington of Oakengates. It is constructed of local grey brick and relieved with ornamental Ruabon red brick and Grinchell stone, the floor being laid with acoustic tiles from Craven Dunhill of Jackfield. The chapel was for the use of nonconformists, and a new road was constructed from the parish church. The road is now a footpath, but the rusty iron gates remain. The cemetery is consecrated in June 1885 and the allocation of places being split equally between nonconformists and the established church. The graveyard has been subsequently expanded. Broseley Furnace. Located on the opposite side of a road from the Toll Cottage, this was also known as Coneybury or Bottom Coal Furnace. Broseley Furnace was constructed in the 1780s. It was one of the furnaces operated by the Onions family of ironmasters, originally in partnership with William Banks. It was blown by a 36.5 horsepower steam engine, and in 1796 they were producing 28 tons of iron per week. Much of this was sold to forges in Stourbridge, but some would have been used at Onions Foundry, which is located in Church Street. The furnace was last recorded as working in 1810, and in 1855 it was described by Samuel Butler of Kirkstall Forge as an old work almost in ruins, although it was not demolished until 1830. Nothing remains today except a grassy bank and a strange unroofed circular building at the northern edge of the site. Adjacent to the Toll Cottage is the Haycrop Nature Reserve, which was the site of the Bottom Coal and Haycrop mines, which supplied coal and ironstone to the furnace. The last of these closed in 1883. Ironbridge Road. In 1827 it was decided to build a new road from the Iron Bridge to Broseley as an alternative route to the steep bridge bank. Funded by subscription, this was also a project designed to help the local economy and provide work for the unemployed. When it was opened in 1829, it became the responsibility of the proprietors of the iron bridge. They built a toll house just down the hill from the present cemetery, which was locally known as Oakley's Catchgate. Tolls were removed in 1909. Tolls were removed in 1909 when the Haynes Memorial Free Bridge was constructed. Tollgate Cottage is now a private dwelling. And as you can see from this sign, there's a bit more local history. Regarding Broseley here. And from here, if we just want to come over here, this is Broseley Cemetery. So welcome to Broseley Cemetery, and as you can see, we've got a notice board with various local information notices going on. And this is the local church itself. First time I think I've been here, but it's a gorgeous little building. And if we take it a little bit closer, look over here. Visitors are requested to assist in protecting flowers and shrubs and to give notice to the gardener or attendants in case of theft or injury thereof. There too. And here this cemetery chapel was built in 1884 using local bricks and tiles. The first burial took place on July 10th, 1885. The floor tiles were manufactured by Craven Dunhill of Jackfield. That's a very, very beautiful little chapel in my opinion. Very appropriate and very beautiful architecture as well. An absolutely beautiful little building. Yeah, like I just said, this is an absolutely gorgeous little building. Yeah, it would be nice to come back another day perhaps to visit inside to see how beautiful it is indoors, but as it is, I'm glad I've taken the time to visit the building today because it's a gorgeous little building here in Broseley. As for the cemetery itself, as you can imagine, it's a very respectful and a very peaceful place. As you can see, there's this boundary wall that surrounds the cemetery, and you can see this path going around various graves, allowing access for relatives to come and visit their loved ones who are buried here. This monument here looks very important and very interesting. It's a grave for some of the people who are laid to rest here. And in a site like this, every grave, every headstone is important to everyone who has a connection to somewhere like this. So this is Broseley Cemetery. It's a beautiful and peaceful corner of Broseley. I'm glad I made the effort to come here today. Thank you everyone for taking the time to watch this video. I do appreciate it. And if you're in a position to come and visit Broseley, then please do come visit Broseley. There's a lot of local history to explore, to learn about, and by the looks of it, a fascinating woodland to explore with many public footpaths. So yeah, take care, be safe, thank you for watching, and I hope everyone has a really good weekend. Take care and goodbye.